This is the web series Fuhdeloveuhbim, promoting everything Bajan Canadian and everything Canadian Bajan. Welcome to the first episode in season 3 of the web series Fuhdeloveuhbim. I am your host, Sonia Marvel Carter. I am happy to be back with you to share everything Bajan Canadian and everything Canadian Bajan. For the next 12 minutes, join us for information, facts, features, and of course, festivities. We have had a 3-month break and many things have occurred in that period. There was a freak storm in Barbados, then Hurricane Elsa. The COVID cases have been rising and falling with occasional spikes or clusters. New variants emerging, making their way steadily through the Greek alphabet. And here in Canada, mass graves were discovered where First Nation children perished. The Canadian borders still remain closed to visitors. Canada has surged ahead in terms of their vaccination drive, while worldwide, people are protesting mandatory vaccination. Labor laws are being tested as to what employers and employees can legally expect in these times. Barbados' Prime Minister restated that Barbados is becoming a republic by November 30th this year. And then we have the Olympics. Not quite what we, the spectators or the athletes, are accustomed to, but the games must go on. And sports enthusiasts everywhere are happy to have something else to focus on. Well, that is quite a bit to take in. So let's take a deep breath. And as we try to preserve our mental health, let's have a discussion about cricket. No, not West Indies cricket. Cricket in Canada. This season, we are going to have a special look at cricket in Canada. What? You didn't know cricket and Canada could be put in the same sentence? Well, fun fact, the oldest cricket club in Canada, the Toronto Cricket Club, was founded in 1827. So apparently cricket has been in Canada for quite a long time. Today we start our feature with one of the Bajan female cricketers who has ventured to Canada on scholarship with Keyano College. Let's have a chat with Tiffany Thorpe. Hi, Tiffany. Welcome to Fuhdeloveuhbim and welcome to Canada. Is this your first time in Canada?
Hi, thank you for having me. No, this isn't my first time. You could call it my second home. My dad lives here, and I also frequently visit Auntie Wendy. She's like my godmother.
So, tell me, how did you start playing cricket?
I started playing cricket through my godfather, Mr. Carlton Bourne. He was like my father figure from a very young age because my dad lived here in Canada, so he played domestic cricket, and he essentially roped me into playing the game.
Do you play any other sports, or is cricket the only sport you play?
I started with cycling first. I represented Barbados in cycling as well, and then I took a break from cricket around teenage years and I started playing basketball. So I played basketball for Barbados as well for like 2 years, and then I went back to cricket.
What has your career in cricket been like so far?
Recently, I got injured, so I'm still currently waiting to make my comeback at regional level. But before that, it was fun. My most memorable moment would have to be my first time representing the Leewards in the Super 50 in 2018 in the game against Jamaica. I took 4 wickets for 36 runs in 10 overs. But my memorable moment was getting the West Indies captain Tiffany Thorpe for a first ball duck.
So tell us, besides this scholarship, actually explain to me, is it a cricket scholarship or is it an academic scholarship? What kind of scholarship?
Initially, the scholarship is an academic scholarship, but it was introduced to us via the cricket coach. So as long as I keep my academics high, I can keep the scholarship and I can still play cricket as well.
Tiffany, tell us, how do you see this scholarship helping you to further not just your education, of course, but your cricketing career?
Um, I always see every opportunity for cricket to learn from different coaches. I've been under the coaches in the Lewers, and now I get to play for another coach from Pakistani descent, Mr. Irfan Bangesh. So everyone has different ideologies, and I get to learn different cricketing cultures. So for cricket, it's just a learning experience so that I can also, in my endeavors to become a coach, be able to relate with different players as I move on.
Do you think that women's cricket is sufficiently respected in the Caribbean or the world?
Um, in the Caribbean, I think a lot more can be done for regional cricket because like we only have one, well, I would say it's two tournaments, but it is set in a space of 2 to 3 weeks. And I don't believe that that is enough cricket for the development of the sport regionally. Like I believe that regionally the girls need to be able to play more cricket, and the more cricket they get, the better their skills become, and the more exposed they can become, because then we can more girls can get on the world stage. So you would find now that in England and Australia and India, then the leagues that are developing, the T20 leagues are developing. So you have the big bash for the women in Australia. And in England they're starting the 100, and they also have their T20 fraction of their English cricket. I honestly, so if we get the regional girls more cricket, you can see more of them being like Stephanie Taylor and Hayley Matthews and Deandra Dottin, getting that exposure outside of the region. What I'm most excited about is in the Commonwealth Games, cricket has been introduced. So now that gives the girls more opportunity to be out there for the world to see, because now you don't represent the West Indies, you represent your individual territories.
So my question is, Tiffany, do you want to play for the West Indies?
At this point, if I do become involved in the West Indies, I would rather it be from an administrative point of view than a player.
Why? You know I'm going to ask you why.
Well, I'm not getting any younger. So
Are you looking forward to this move to Alberta? Have you ever been to Alberta? I know you've been to Canada, but have you ever been to Alberta?
no, this is my first time out west. I've been to the
Okay.
east, I've been to New Brunswick, I've spent most of my time here in Mississauga and the Guelph, but yeah, Alberta is the first time. I've been told it's very cold when it gets to fall and winter, so I'm looking forward to it.
You are? You're
I
looking
mean,
forward to that?
I have to embrace it because there's no turning back. No,
How
no
long is
turning
the
back.
program for?
I'm studying education, so it's a 4-year program.
I heard you mention being a coach. So is that your goal at the end of the day to be a coach? What are your goals?
Um, on if I do foster relationships that I would like to foster, cricketing wise, I would eventually see if I can aid in the development of cricket in Canada so that we can see Canada on the forefront of worldwide cricket. If not, I can go back home and contribute there as well. I could either do it in Barbados, or I could go help the viewers, just to show girls that there is opportunity with cricket, because cricket is always, especially female cricket, is always downplayed. So to try to revamp and remarket the brand of female cricket to show that it's not just you come bat and ball, you could get an education from it as well. You could network, foster relationships outside of just the small bubble that is Barbados.
Thanks so much, Tiffany, for chatting with us. And I hope other young ladies heard you and realized that there is a lot of scope in cricket. And now that you're actually in Alberta and you've started training, we hope to catch up with you again along with the other Bajan ladies that are on scholarship, like Aaliyah Williams and the twins Shay and Shante Carrington, seen here pictured with two of your Trinidadian teammates. Go Huskies! Before we finish this episode, we definitely need to recognize the birthdays in July, and that's where the festivities come in. And we're going to bring it to you with a good old Bajan birthday church song. You know that birthday song, right? If not, you have never been to a Pentecostal church in Barbados. And actually, other denominations play it as well. Oh, happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. Okay. Well, that's all the time we have for today, folks. But join us next week when we chat with Irfan Bangash at Keyano College, where the Barbadians are on scholarship. And the following week, we will chat with a member of the Malvern Cricket Club in Toronto, as well as Barbadian Hamilton Lashley, who has brought many a Bajan youth team to Canada to play cricket. We have so much in store for you in the coming weeks. I wish you an enjoyable long weekend. For us here in Canada, Monday is a civic holiday. And for those in Barbados, you have both Monday, Kadooment Day without the jump up, and Tuesday, when Emancipation Day will be recognized as holidays. But remember, be safe, adhere to the protocols, and continue to play your part to stop the spread of the COVID-19 virus. See you next week.
You have been watching For the Love of BIM.